Asian women, you are doing something that is making you less attractive. And believe me when I say this to you, you are my dearly beloved. You are my sisters. You are my cousins. You are my friends. You are people that I respect and hold close to my heart, which is why I'm concerned for you, and I want you to be better than what you are currently. In order to help you solve your issues, things that you're dealing with, whether or not you want to admit it, we have to go to the root of the issue, because there's a story behind every problem that people have. And it runs way deep than most people ever acknowledge. So, I wanted to tell you that I believe that a lot of current day issues come from how people relate to each other and how people see each other. Race is definitely a core issue when it comes to how we perceive ourselves. This is a current reality that I see that cannot be ignored. And it has some deep and disturbing implications. As Asian people, we have been raised to believe that we have limitations, that there is only so much that we can do and only so far that we can go in life. This is something that is indoctrinated in us. We are brainwashed to believe this because other people believe this themselves. And whether or not you care to admit it or to realize, a lot of how we perceive ourselves and a lot about how we feel about ourselves is dependent on other people. Because if 100 people say that you are ugly and one person says that you are beautiful, you're more than likely to believe that you are ugly. Just by nature of society, we are tribal beings. We've come from tribal backgrounds, and we rely on the larger group for our survival. In modern times, this really confuses our natural instincts. We have our natural instincts, we have our primal desires, but it's confused with modern society, modern technology, and just overall this new novel circumstance. So, I'm going to tell you what your issue is. We see ourselves as less. And more than likely, we see ourselves as less than Caucasian people. This is especially true for the women that I'm addressing in this video. Is that you believe that you have beauty. You are beautiful people. But when it comes to the hierarchy of beauty, you still believe that Caucasian features are superior to your own. And of course, this is not a sweeping generalization. I'm not saying that all Asian women believe this. And I probably should have mentioned this at the beginning of the video. But I believe that as long as you're an Asian woman, you can benefit from listening to this and watching this. And I know this is hard to swallow. It's a hard pill to swallow. But it's true. Many Asian women believe that you're not as good as Caucasian women when it comes to beauty. That you can be as beautiful as most people, as more than most people, but when you're compared to a Caucasian person, you fall short. So please, those of you who are getting your eyelids cut, you're trying to get a double eyelid, you're putting in blue contact lenses, green contact lenses, you're dyeing your hair blonde, you're bleaching it, you're making it red, anything to make you less Asian, to make you less identified as an Asian person. You're going out and you're dating white men. And there's nothing wrong with this. I don't believe that there's anything wrong with this. But really, I believe if you believe that it's, personally, you believe that it's an aesthetic addition, you believe that it makes you a little prettier, which I highly doubt that it's purely that. But you have to dig deep and ask yourself, where is my motivation coming from? Am I coming from a place where I am aiming to do something creative with my personal appearance, with my looks? Or am I doing it because I feel inferior and need to disassociate myself with those characteristics? Stop trying to look up to those beauty standards. Looking at billboards or advertisements of white females and thinking, wow, I wish I was that. I wish I looked like that. You never will be like that. But I will tell you that you are beautiful just as the way you are. The way that God or nature or the universe has decided to design you is enough. That you need to appreciate the subtle beauty of your true self, of your personality, of your mindset, of your intelligence. You have cat eyes. They're gorgeous. You have olive skin that you can go to the beach and tan. There's some very pale white women who cannot do this. They're very envious of that. You have silky, black, long hair, straight black hair. You are petite in nature. You are smaller in size, feminine. Appreciate those qualities. Those qualities set you apart from the other races. I am so tired of seeing you destroy yourself over your appearance in order to look like something that you're not. You hand over your power to another race when you say to yourself that you are not enough, that you need to look like a different race. So my plea to you, Asian women, and I know many of you are going to hate me and you're going to dislike my video, but I don't give a fuck. Because those of you who listen, those of you who face the reality and the truth, can now accept that you are enough, that you are beautiful. Enough of this reverence, this lack of confidence in oneself, lack of appreciation for oneself. You are better than you think you are. Don't let other people take that power away from you. Don't let other people tell you that you are less than you are. Because people who are afraid of you will suppress you. They will find ways to make you feel inferior in order to maintain in their superior status. Take that pill, swallow it, and wake up the next morning, maybe years down the line, maybe months down the line, you'll remember what I said, and you will wake up from this nightmare of feeling that you are not as good. Thank you for watching my video. I will see you later.